Either you have your doubts, then you have to start your skepticism already, to quote a figure in a novel by Dostoevsky. You have to start it with one single innocent child that had to suffer. Or else, you will maintain your faith in God irrespective of any number of victims, because either you have a belief in God which is unconditional, which you maintain under each and every conditions, or the faith is too weak and sooner or later might break down. So, belief, religious belief, as I see it, has to be an unconditional one. And the most honest and appropriate approach is that which is about 3,000 years of age, namely that of Job. After trying to bargain, as it were, with God, he then said, I shut my mouth. I see I don't know enough to argue with you. You know better. I believe in you, not only omnipotence, but also omniscience and omnibenevolence. So he confesses, and this is something, a thread, or what do you call it, that goes throughout the history of the human spirit. You know that Socrates finally wound up also with the contention, I only know one thing, that is that I do not know anything. And so this skepticism has to turn itself against itself. This is the only appropriate approach by a believer. But saying that up to Auschwitz I was a believer, from Auschwitz on I am no longer, this is impossible. Now, the strange thing that most of American theologians seem to forget or overlook is that, to my knowledge, better to say to my experience, those who were religious, among those who had been religious personalities, the absolute majority, in view of the Holocaust, they had to go through themselves, and in spite of the Holocaust and what they had to live through themselves, they not only maintained their faith, but even their belief was fostered, was strengthened, because it had been an absolute one, an unconditional one. While the weak faith was crumbling, the genuine faith was strengthened. This is my personal experience, with only a few exceptions.